you guys, welcome to my channel. It's Frugalista here, and I have a full face of really cheap drugstore makeup that's really good. And honestly, it's so hard to choose. You can see behind me, I have an array of makeup, and normally I just have it in front of me, but I don't know. I was sorting through it, and as I was making my selections, and I set it out there so I could see it all, because that's bigger than my table here. And yeah. The good news is there is a ton of very affordable, very good makeup out there. And a lot of it, you know, I have to say that going through like the Ulta website and checking versus popularity, sort of like best rated versus what I like, pretty much agrees. Like there's a lot of stuff that I think is universally popular out there. So this is probably going to be some of the things that you love too, but there's one or two where I kind of go, I don't know if it's the greatest for me, or it's like I feel underrated and I love it. So take your pick. Okay, and then some of these I just used, so that's kind of fun. We have got, let's start with primer, the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. I really enjoy. I do not like the foundation, or I should say, I haven't used the foundation because of denatured alcohol. Yeah. This is such a nice pearl type. It's just got a nice finish to it. And there might be a little bit of fragrance. I suppose everybody has their give and take. You know, maybe you don't care about denatured alcohol and yet you care about fragrance, or maybe you're like me and you care about both. I don't know, you know? Anyway, but this is a very just, it's kind of like a dupe to the Laura Mercier Radiance primer. And then I've been loving this Catrice 1 Minute Face Perfector. My light bulbs I just changed behind me, and they are so bright. Like, I think I had 25 watt and now these are 40 watt, and the lights can withstand up to 60. The fixtures themselves, but I'm like, it's kind of bright. Anyway, so I'm doing this 1 Minute Face Perfector just in my T-zone over my pores. I think it does a really nice job. Also, the e.l.f., look at me, I'm just plugging through this. This is the e.l.f. Under Eye Primer. This is something you can use. I keep including this. I want to say it's like $5 or less, and I feel like people are like, okay, so I need it? And I'm like, no, you don't need it. Let's be real, you don't need it. No, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that will work just fine without these steps, but I'm kind of like, you know what? Sometimes I think adding more, oh boy, am I gonna regret what I say? If I add more product, but thinly, to use less product overall, like maybe 2 foundations that are kind of thin and build on each other versus just one thick heavy foundation. What was I also going to say? Oh, also just to say that everything that I am showing is under $10. And some things I think are kind of right around the $5 range. I've always wanted to do a video of only makeup under $5, and I think that might be too hard. I don't know, but I just want to say that this is right around the $5 but no more than $10 range. Oh, and I'm going to show you 1 or 2 things that have been marked down. So if you've always loved them but you didn't want to pay the price, now they're being marked down. I don't know why. I always worry when I see something I like being marked down, because that means either are they reformulating it, are they discontinuing it? Hopefully it's just like a packaging change, or you know, they're just kind of going through an image overhaul. I don't know. I'm referring to is the Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Foundation. This is $14, or it has been $14, $15, and now it is $6 on the Ulta website, and it's a fabulous, fabulous formula of foundation. It's the So CYO was the Walgreens brand that was so amazing that they discontinued. And this is the counterpart to that, but people were so upset because it was like 3 times the price. Yes. Okay, so a couple good choices of foundation that I just want to talk about, and I haven't really decided which one I'm going to use. The Shop Miss A, the Aoa Studio Liquid. This is $1. Is it $1? Is it? I think it's $1. It might be one of their items that's $1.50, but it's from the Shop Miss A site. It's cruelty free. It is like a serum foundation. It is excellent. Another one that I think is actually pretty good that nobody talks about is the Hard Candy Glamoflauge. This is, I think, $6. It is cruelty free. Hard Candy, you can get it off their website if you don't want to go to Walmart. And I think it's kind of a good one. They reformulated it to be in different packaging. So now it has the doe foot. And yeah, I know that the concealer, this is always kind of duped for like the Kat Von D stuff, and the Maybelline Fit Me in the Dewy. This is a very good formula. I think I'm gonna use it actually. A drawback, Maybelline, not cruelty free. Bottle doesn't have any kind of applicator on it or pump, but that's okay. This is cheap, this is good. There's a garbage truck outside my door. Some on a sponge. Sonia Kashuk sponge, by the way. Let's just blot. People love the Maybelline Dewy, the Fit Me. I think I might like the new one they came out with better, the Radiance one. And I think that's $11.99. I think it just kind of missed the price mark, the qualifier. But I really enjoy that formula. And the color, I like the way the shade matches me, because Maybelline can sometimes be, Covergirl too, can sometimes be tricky in that they either kind of oxidize or they're too pink. You know, let's put the Hard Candy on. Let's just kind of do it right here for getting it a little bit more coverage. Where is my Sonia Kashuk foundation brush? Who was the one to wear big earrings putting on makeup? So stupid. These are holiday clearance from Kendra Scott, and I love them. They're the dichroic stone. I think Nordstrom Rack has some right now on their website on clearance. I don't know if that really added any coverage. Boy, that Maybelline, that was shade 125, nude beige. It is such a good match right now this time of year. Let's put on some primer. Catrice primer, both Essence, Catrice. There's even some off, like, I think Shop Miss A has a good one. I want to say, oh, the Alter Ego shop, yeah, Alter Ego has an eye primer. I want to say they just came out with. All good stuff. This is a very highly rated, this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I love the Photo Focus line. I love the original and the Dewy foundation, the stick foundation, and this is so popular. I've got shade 820A Light Honey, and I thought, you know, I'm just gonna play with it today because it has a lot of stars. My second choice was the e.l.f. HD, no, I'm sorry, the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the hydrating formula. I think that has more coverage than this Wet n Wild. I used to think the Wet n Wild one was crepey, like it cracked, or, you know, and it didn't wear. And I'm wondering if I just maybe had a bad day the one time I used it and didn't like it, because it's actually a very, it's not very thick. And the Photo Focus line is all about no flashback. And So I'm going to go in with some cream products before I powder, and I'm going to minimally powder. So the Jordana Blush Stick is so good. I've been singing the praises of the Physicians Formula and the Wander Beauty. And was there one more that I really liked? But this one is the cheaper version. So, oh, I mean, there's a lot of cream blushes right now, Maybelline. But in terms of the cheapest, this Jordana, and my Walgreens are so bad in keeping their Jordana stocked. But I know, like, excuse me, when I went to Maui, that Jordana display in that drugstore I went to was huge. So I really think it depends on where you live. The e.l.f. Jelly Highlighter is such a good liquid highlighter. Use a stipple brush and get some product either in the lid, work it on the back of your hand first, because remember when my brush was like all gross? The last time I used oh my God, it was the Revlon one, and it dried up and my brush was crunchy. But this stuff has like, no, look at me, I'm super shiny right now, but I haven't powdered. It just, the highlight is so intense, but I find it not to be like in a chrome type crazy intensity. I think it looks just really pretty. Covergirl Advanced Radiance Compact Powder, the stuff, it's so good. I have shade 110 Creamy Natural. The shade selection is not very good. I apologize. Women, darker skinned customers, yeah. But I feel like it's kind of a, the formula is thin enough where it lends itself to various shades. All right, so we are going to, it's not Scott Barnes today. Oh, I forgot my e.l.f. I love this, any of the little e.l.f. under eye powders. Oh, God bless ya. They are so good. Where's my little, you got to get the Real Technique setting brush, and you get your e.l.f. powder, and you just dust on a little bit, and it is so good. And we're done. CoverGirl has awesome blush. So whether you like the Cheekers, which isn't my first choice, but it's pretty good, and this shade is Natural Twinkle. Also, if you like to use the brush in there to bring back middle school memories, go for it. I know I already did blush, but I'm just showing you. And then the Soft Mink is great. Essence blushes also fabulous. Soft Mink. Just wish it didn't smell. It smells like my friend, my best friend, since 2nd grade. It smells like her mom's bathroom vanity, where she kept like her hairspray and her makeup and just her stuff, and we would totally snoop, because when you're 9 you're gonna snoop. Oh my God, I'm so guilty right now talking about what I did. You know, there were no cameras back, honestly. If you were a child of the 80s, we got to prank call our friends or enemies without being detected. We got to, no caller ID, and we got to snoop in the cupboards of where we babysat without nanny cameras or Nest cameras spying on us. And I'll stop right there. Okay, this Essence Contour palette is just kind of bomb. It's pretty amazing. It really gives a good shadow, and I'm just so impressed with the intense pigment of this product while it's so affordable, and that it has a really good gray undertone. So if you want that cool, the cool base of a contour shade, it's really good. This is the lighter skin, and I want to say there's another one for darker skin. One of my all-time favorite bronzers is the Milani Baked Bronzer. This is in Dolce. I love it for a pale skin tone. It's just so pretty. It has a bit of shimmer, so if you want bronze that's matte, actually Milani makes a really good one of those too. Eyeshadow! So many good eyeshadows, you guys. We cannot forget the little bite-sized e.l.f. ones that just came out. $3. Good stuff. And I love the Milani These Are the Most Wanted palettes. These are so good too. But let's revisit the J-Cat Beauty. These guys came out, they're called the Extreme Access palette, the Pocket Shadows. They came out back when I think Huda Beauty launched hers. So they're a little bit of dupe. They're kind of a dupe. And they're really good. They're pigmented. You've got great color choices, excellent texture, variety. And it's, yeah, this one's my favorite. This one is called the Red Carpet Premiere. And then this one is the Walk of Stardom. Yeah. And they're $6-ish. So we're going to use this taupe shade. Look at that pigmentation. Like, I barely touched it and it's already just bam, right there. Go with the orange. Just right here. And with this pink. Actually, I think I'm going to use my finger for that. Yeah. I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm going to just pop in this kind of a burgundy Merlot shade, and I'm going to put that in the crease. And I'm going to bring it all the way down here. I'm going to take that same reddish shade and I'm going to mix it with that taupe just to tone it down a smidgen. And I'm going to bring it down underneath. And then I'm going to take a pencil brush and just get in this center. It's a very ivory kind of frost shimmer, and we're just going to pop the inner corner. And we're going to do cheap $2 e.l.f. brow pencil in taupe. Essence mascara, some of the cheapest, best mascara out there. I've done side-by-side comparisons to high-end, and it seems to always not disappoint. One of my two favorites is the Princess Lash. There is the Volume Mascara and the False Lash Effect. I always forget which one I like the best. I think I like the peach one the best. This is new. It's the Volumizing Fibers What the Fake. Also good. And then this one is the False Lashes Mascara Dramatic Volume. I think I like this one. So let's do that real quick. Lip liners, I love Wet n Wild, Kokie, and Essence. They have a Stay waterproof 8-hour lip liner, and I'm just debating if I want to do a red lip or a nude lip, because I think I want to use this Almay Good Vibes Bright color, but I don't know. So Almay lip vibes are so good. Like, I reach for this lipstick more than Pat McGrath, more than my Lady Gaga one. It is just so good. And another one, probably one of the best formulas under $5 is $4.99. It's the J.Cat Scene Stealer. Such a good formula. I'm gonna go with the Wet n Wild. This is the Perfect Pout in Read the Scene. They have the ones you sharpen, and of course, that was the lip liner of choice in 1988 through like 1996. And then the Almay Lip Vibes, the shade I have is Treat Yourself. All right, guys, what do you say? Do you like it? I do. I like it. Alrighty, I am going to list everything below, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and it was a ton of fun, and I hope you are subscribed to my channel. If you haven't yet, please do so, because there's plenty more of this high-end, low-end, anything, any price check, any price point, any age, right? Okay, cool. And, you know, some sarcasm and some 80s nostalgia for you. So, also follow me on Instagram if you will, and I have that linked below. So just click on that description box for everything you need. And thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye.